Back to crypto talk, guys. So let's run down a few things with you. Not much has changed in the market. Let's start on the larger time frames here. This is the weekly. Looking at the weekly VWAP, it is on the 0 line flat. We did print a red dot, but that was because we had this opening wick. We wicked down at what, 97,000, and we've been bought back up. So you always want to look at these weekly wicks. You have massive buy volume showing up here. 1, 2, 3. Even this one got bought up. You're holding this line. So you're holding that 92,000 basically as support. Also, you can look at that as a range. So if I pull my range tool here, you could even do this. We'll go from that. Even though we had a new high, let's just pull from this one. So what we're doing right now is we are fighting or back testing the value area high of this range. And I'll show you on a different chart what that looks like. Actually, let's go to the daily while we're sitting here. So we are literally sitting on it right now. Got a nice bounce here on the daily VWAP yesterday. That was down to 100,351. And we pumped up to basically, what, 2,000 bucks? So really we're just in a bull flag. This is not the place to take a long. You should have taken a long either a back test of the yearly VWAP. Although I shouldn't say that. You want to scalp long and put a really tight stop loss, go right ahead. You're more than welcome to do so. I do that from time to time. I do like this. Look at the printed green down here in the daily. Look at that VWAP coming up to the 0 line. That should look pretty nice here in a second. I like it. Basically a W pattern with a back test of the neckline. So that's what we've done here. So right in there somewhere. So let's just do a. That looks pretty realistic in terms of a support resistance flip. Got support, 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 support. Big support, and we're now moving higher. So this is definitely a support resistance flip. So I like it. I'm bullish and I'm really aiming towards the 108 mark up here at the previous month high. We did wick out to a new high that is basically 108.995 here on the BLX chart. Targeting 114 to start. Get above 114 with some more momentum, looking towards 125. Get above 125, I'm looking towards 135. And then we can talk some more once we're up there. But I think this can be I think there's only been one February in the past 8 years that wasn't bullish. So it's historically speaking, February is a very bullish month for Bitcoin. Here's a zoomed in view of the drop here in the 1 minute. We had a drop. We're holding the 0.5 fib, 4.5 fib here. Actually, we're holding the the 4.4. 414. That's what I put in under the 382. So we're holding that well. So we're actually above the daily VWAP. Really need to get back above and hold the previous week EQ coming here in yellow, which is roughly speaking 104,750. Get back above that. I'm targeting the top of the range. Target at least 105 and then get back above that. I'm targeting this next order block up here at 105,800. And then back here to the white line, which I had earlier at the 106,450. What is my Trumpy coin doing? It dumped. So if you're trading this like I was putting stop loss under the wicks and getting stopped out the entire time, and then I finally got a good one. So this is the one. And someone must have dumped a ton of coins. I mean, I don't understand the amount of volume. 5,000. I don't think it was on this Bitmart exchange, which I'm kind of using for some reason. I don't know why. I did pull up the Binance chart, very similar order volume, but someone somewhere just dumped a ton of Trump coin. But locally here, 3 minutes, you got inverse head and shoulders. This should move higher. I'm targeting in the near term the 28. Where am I? Yeah, targeting pretty much here. So 28, 27.7, 28, get a rejection, back test the point of control for this range. Also, when you get back above this value area low down here at 26.745.7. But yeah, on this one, I took profit here to pay for the trade, moved the stop loss into profit, and then I have alarms set. So if the stop loss gets hit again, I will look to re-enter provided the rest of the market looks okay. But I like the way that you've got falling EMA ribbons here on my Mongo Pro Trader. It looks like a nice flip coming. And here on the 1 minute, you can already see that. We need to get back above this order block up here, which is also the 200 simple moving average, basically 26.38. Go from there. Not much else to talk about. It's really an accumulation range. So if you zoom out on Trump here, you always want to buy at the bottom of a range, and also anytime you see a triple bottom, a triple touch, usually on any asset, it's usually really, really good. So doesn't mean it has to work out that way, but usually it does. Yes, that is a glorified bear flag, technically speaking, but what that's showing is you're forming a bottom. You had a higher low, and then you had a lower low, and then now you put on your first higher low. So technically speaking, you could backtest, but I'm expecting a move towards that weekly open up at 27,400, 27.4, and then I have another TP up here at 28, roughly speaking. We did bounce right on the point, the 786 on the fibs from the local pull. So I like where we're sitting. Time will tell what Asia does tonight on this. H-bar, since I forgot this one last time, let me go ahead and do this now. And I probably should pull up XRP for some moon boys, but why is my chart all screwy? Well, the good news is you're really holding a support resistance flip. First and foremost, what I see there, you're holding above 25 cents. That's really good. Let's zoom in some. It's a little too much to, a little too zoomed out. It's like boring like everything else. It's in a range. Boring's good. You want, I mean, before Bitcoin moved up to $100,000, it ranged for 6 months. So this allows whales, institutions, and governments to accumulate. So this is not a bad thing in my opinion. Let's pull a good old fixed value area range. Go from here to here. Provided my chart wants to work, which it may not. What is going on? All right, well, that's thinking. Let's zoom out a little bit more and give you guys kind of a projected target here, which we already have. We already have those set. Let's take a look here. Wow. $89 is the first target, 142 is the second, and the 195 is the 3618. So what does that look like in terms of measurements? 85% to the all-time high, 185 to the 1618. The 2618 is up here at 367, and then the 3618 is 533%. I like what I see in Avalanche in general. I like them a lot. On the weekly, it's kind of bearish, but it's holding the form a trigger wave here on the weekly would be nice. But you're holding support resistance flip out of this inverse head and shoulders on the weekly, and also too, you're holding the 200 simple moving average, which is one of my key fibs. Solana. 4 hours kind of bearish. Holding some key levels. So again, this is kind of a stair step. So this is what you want to see on a reversal pattern. It's kind of like starting to form some market structure where you're stair stepping your way up. That gives support to hold up. Band did a nice wick down. Band is still roaming. I'm not even going to bother with that one. Ethereum. Everyone and their grandmother is piling into Ethereum. I think because they know what I know is when you hit like a $16,000 target's realistic. Which, believe it or not, it's only a 4x from here. That was a bad pull, but yeah, nearly 400%. Sui. Sui is one of my spot bags besides Band Protocol. So this one I am looking to outperform and do what Solana did last market cycle. It's sitting on the 200 SMA, which I like here on the 4 hour. Has a lot of work to do. Now that we lost that range, we'll delete that one. And in my opinion, this is more of the immediate range. So let's pull a fixed value area range for that one. Let's go from here to here. Well, my computer wants to work. Close enough. Yeah, so we need to get back above this value area low here we've been rejecting from. Break back above that and hold the previous week EQ like Bitcoin's doing. We'll be off to the races. Sui's new, so I really don't have much of a projection on this one, but most altcoins at the peak of the bull run would see a 6x from here. If Bitcoin could do a 2 to 3x, then double or triple for your average lower cap altcoin, especially if you have an influx of $10 trillion or more coming into the whole ecosystem. So what does 400% from now look like? Ooh, doggy. That's a $20 Sui. He did a 6x. The $28 Sui, $30 Sui. Did a full 10x. $45 to $50 Sui. So things that sound unrealistic could be completely realistic. Keep in mind things like BNB or Binance Coin went from a $6 or $8 up to $600 in the last market cycle. So something to pay attention to. Bitcoin dominance is finally rejecting again, so that's great. Off of a key level here too, so that I like what I see here. This looks like this could be a good downtrend from them, hopefully. I'm not getting too excited until we break an internal structure here at 56.6, currently at 59%, and then we really get excited once you drop down below this 200 SMA, down at 55.97, and also break this structure down here. We'll be in full-blown alt season once you're down below 54 percent-wise, and then I'm having a low-term target of 46% based off of just the general TA in this aspect. Tether dominance is falling like a rock, so that's great. Like I've talked about last time, we had a break in structure internally. Looked awesome. It's really about it. Melania's bouncing. I am underwater on this guy, but I'm holding. I think this is the forgotten about gem. People are focused on Trump coin, which I am trading, but I have a 3x long here. This should, it's such a low leverage long, I have no liquidation price according to the computer. So yeah, so if that came to near the all-time high again on this chart, you're looking a good 450% wise. So I could see this being a $20, $30 coin for sure. I have zero idea what the market cap is on that, but why not? I mean, it could go to zero, so I need to be careful here too. All meme coins could do that, but I think once Trump coin takes off and the whole market takes off, you're going to have Melania coin take off. So what do I have up for you guys? Anything good? No, not there. No, not there. Well, tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mario Naval's channel will have up our Twitter Spaces. So please join us. I think we've got a good 30 minutes to an hour. I believe the first part of the segment with Mario is general update on the crypto market and the news. I think we're the second segment for Fusio. We'll give you more information there. Kind of a Q&A at the very end for 20 minutes as well. Again, head over to Twitter. Look up, I think it's Mario Naval's Roundtable is what it's called. Love to have you there. If you have any questions on the pre-sale token, Fusio's during the pre-sale, we're only offering that to those people who know us. So DM me, email me, shoot me a message on Discord, anywhere you like, and I'll be happy to reach out, explain things to you, and send you some documentation and show you how the process goes. But other than that, if you miss that price, you'll be looking to get into the launch pad. We're looking to have DAOmaker do our launch. So it's a fair launch. It'll be like everything else. It's there's no allocations. There's also no team allocation, so the team doesn't get any tokens. If I want to buy into Fusio, I got to buy in like everybody else. It's the fairest way to do it. And then tokenomics, you'll see on the white paper. If you need that information, it's on our website, in my LinkedIn. And that's about it. I have a pitch deck you guys will see if you join the Twitter Spaces. I'll be presenting there tomorrow for Mario Naval and hopefully a million of our closest friends. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Nothing to say is financial advice. Best of luck. You want to find me, head over to Crypto Blackwall on Twitter, the Blackguard Discord. You want to get a hold of my Mongo Pro Trader trading indicator, it's over in Patreon. All you got to do is join for 1 month. You get the access to it for life. So I'll talk to you soon, guys. Thank you. And come join me for Fusio. Bye.